Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be reacting to One Piece episodes 162 and 163. And what I want to set this little intro for is I want you guys to tell me, because I keep getting these in the comments and in Discord asking, and over on Patreon, asking about, I guess there is another filler arc at some point, or the next filler arc or something. You guys keep saying I need to react to the next filler arc, and I need to know in the comments. You need to tell me straight out, do I need to react to it or not? Because right now I'm mostly just skipping like large section of fillers like we did, 10 or so episodes ago. I'm skipping fillers unless you guys say otherwise. I usually try to at least mention it or ask you guys beforehand, yeah, so you guys need to let me know in the comments down below. Make sure because if you want me to react to something, especially fillers that you guys up until this point have told me to skip fillers in general, it seems to be a majority. So that's why I found it kind of unusual. So you guys need to make sure you let me know, react yay or nay, react to it or not. So you let me know in the comments. I don't care if there's a bunch of just comments saying yes or no to react to it. Just tell me in the comments, okay? And you can give you don't give a reason, because I don't want to know what happens on any of it, but just more so if you want to give a non-spoiler reason, like just more of a generalized reason, then you can. I do appreciate you guys letting me know this type of stuff, because I do record ahead of YouTube, so it's good you guys give me a heads up. But anyway, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out my Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123. You check out these episodes early and uncut. And let's go ahead and start. Night. I didn't really. Oh, huh. So the Sky Knight's helping him out. If they do find out, he would get in trouble. So that is awfully nice of him. So they're at a totally different area? Not everybody's in a really good mood. That's the first time she's dealt with people like that. Yeah, that's very true. Just because you don't fit with society doesn't mean that you're bad. Oh shit, okay. So he was God. Okay. That's what so that was kind of part of my theory just a couple episodes ago, when he was mentioning when she was like, you used to take or you used to oh god, I can't remember exactly what she said, but she said something about that. And it's like, I guess I don't know, how is that possible? How do you go from being a god to not being a god? Is it more like a position? That's kind of interesting. But he's also talking about, because they've said, talked about having like a pirate friend or whatever, and we've already seen people that come up there. It seems to be less of, it's not common, but it does happen. We've seen other people go up there and they're we saw somebody on that island. So it's not like some people haven't seen them or seen pirates before. Gorillas. Okay, well, it's God for them, but there's a whole nother group of people, like a president or somebody in charge, more so. If there's a whole nother, race or a group of people.
シャンディアと空の者との戦いが始まる歌声を我々が耳にするとき、この戦いは終わるのだと。
Huh. That island seems very, like, it was already very odd in the beginning. There was a lot of, I wasn't expecting that information right away. Like, I mean, like, I was expecting like a ton of info right in the beginning. I just woke up. I apologize. So let me break this down for a second. So we already kind of were grasping there was something different about him because of what she said while they were on the horse and for him to come back. But learning about God isn't actually a position on the island is unusual, because why is he able to why are they able to do that thing? Like, what, come from the heavens? It really plays like it's God the way that, but it's so precise and things just seem so odd. This kind of makes more sense to me. But on top of this, we have this, this position of power being God. Like I said, it kind of feels like a president position or just a leader position, trying to, make amends with or side or talk to another group of people, in this area. And that's interesting in itself. But on top of this, he talks about that island and about singing in the background. It's just that island is interesting in this ever since it was introduced, because it's land on it's, first of all, like we mentioned an episode ago, that it's land on a sky island, right? But it looks like it should be on the ground. It's land, it's not clouds, it's abnormal in the first place. So how did that drop of land get there? Something happened that maybe he didn't want to technically leave that position. I swear this thing is shown just as much. This is like the Pikachu of this area. Even so, it sounds like a Pokemon, I'm telling you. You guys have told me that Chopper has the Pikachu voice, which makes so much sense. Oh, wait a second. They all have that. The bald guy was doing the same thing. Damn. Yeah, now he really is in trouble. He's more worried about the ship than himself here. I feel like the ship has taken more damage than everybody combined. Poor ship. Firebird says burn. Oh, or not. Oh, the bird's smart. Feels threatened. Oh, this kid again. Since it's shown this kid a couple times now, there's some importance to him. We saw him in a cave. How fast? Oh, man. Everybody's having their troubles, but they've been lucky so far. These things just keep appearing over and over again. There seems to be unlimited amounts of them, actually. They just appear and appear. Those are very important to all of them. Chopper's not weak. This is This is just a big responsibility for him. Ooh. He doesn't know what he's gone through, though. That sounds like something someone that's had a really hard life would say, or has had to make a lot of choices. Swamp Iron String Ball. So they landed in a spot that's free for them to do, yup, free area for them to do whatever. How would they have known that, though? And what could that be? There's actually, so it's not like automatic, we're gonna kill you. The vines are off limits? Doing the Tarzan thing got Chopper in trouble? Who knew doing something funny would get you in trouble? Him and Luffy. He's getting the ass end of it here. Nice. Maybe not. Another thing I noticed about this place, a lot of them use animals. Since it's the sky, birds make sense. Oh shit. Ooh. God damn. Very similar to, but no, because the other one was blue. To the ball guy when he did that pressure attack. Okay, oh yeah, he at least knows of him. What does he have up his sleeve? String. We saw them knocked out last episode. Or they've been knocked out an entire episode? Another guy this guy reminds me of? Dr. Eggman from Sonic. Mr. Robotnik. Tell me I'm wrong. There's a lot to unpack on this episode, but I'll try to just kind of race through this here. I really think that there's a lot, obviously there's a lot we don't know. There's a lot going on this island behind the scenes here, for sure. From the way the Sky Knight talked and everything he said in the very beginning, there, and I know you guys keep telling me not to say Aneru, but I can't, just so you guys know, I can't help it because it keeps saying the name on there written like that. So if you want to yell at me in the comments, you can, but I know it's Anel. I'll try to remember Anel. Yeah, you guys have said it's not Aneru, it's Anel. I know, but that's the same thing if they change names. Like, you know, if they change names on a show, it's not like you're gonna remember that every time. It says it in the subtitles every time, Aneru. But anyway, this entire like area is even more mysterious, but I just want to know more about the Sky Knight now. It's really intrigued me. There's definitely background we don't know about, and from how nice and good he is, he's just so pure-hearted and wanting to help people. Came in the clutch multiple times. I just want to know more about him. I guess that's his laugh. That one barely qualifies as a laugh. More like just a taunt. It's a surprise in every ball. So one in like what, 9? Also, it's a pot dragon. I mean, it looks like what it's called. Oh, okay, better odds. Looks like there's 20 of them. Yeah. They need a better strategy than running in this. That wasn't part of it, though. What? Was it Jack the Beanstalk? What the hell? Who is this, a girl version of Jack? Is this that group they were talking about? God gone, the former god gone fall. Okay. Damn. See, that's the thing. It's like two different people, really. He's very much with a military type mind. Well, now we know the importance, like the importance of the kid. Huh. Oh, damn. Kind of hurts my eyes there. Jesus. They're, from this look, they look very even. They are definitely ruled by fear. Oh shit. Oh, he's stuck from something? What's that noise? Oh shit. He can't be screwed, right? Someone that was how, I don't know, can someone like that die? Like, they've been saying that he used to be God, now it's somebody else. So does that mean, when you think of a god, you think they're invincible? There's no way they can die because they're, a superior being. In this case, maybe that's not the case. In this case, maybe it's not the case. It's a tough opponent. Chopper only has so much, combat experience. We've seen him fight, but damn. Zone, but what would it be? A duck and a, if that thing's a zone, is it a duck and an owl? Did a duck eat a owl devil fruit, or What the, what, bird? No, that wouldn't make any sense because it's a bird, some pink bird thing. So an owl and a owl and some type of bird. Like an owl ate a bird fruit or something. I don't know. I just don't know. Now looking at that thing, that kind of makes sense. So this island just gets more and more mysterious and unusual. It's huge. Like if they're doing the attacks from above, where? Or did she figure it out? Oh, I thought maybe she saw something. Still can't see that guy's a priest. You know what else he looks like? A white chocolate ding dong. You had a chocolate ding dong? Just think like white chocolate. Oh shit. Best to kind of split up here. Luffy being the distraction. I don't know if is he reading his mind or guessing move? That still hasn't been explained. What? We saw String being able to do something similar too. Ooh. Well, maybe some success. Yes. That's the way to get across. Luffy doesn't do attacks like, oh, he's right behind. Hide and seek. You're calling him a weirdo? Okay. He's got something to, you know, come back to. Going with the ordeal thing, but not everything's about love. That's a cool guy right there. They took their time and it kind of paid off here, being able to figure out what to do. Smash it? Yep. Yeah, I mean, you deserve feeling some pain. Nice. Now that's some strong cooking. Strong cooking from Sanji. Man, you have to admit, some of the characters, I mean, get such good one-liners. I think we could say Zoro has some amazing ones. There are more, like, less comical, more atmosphere, you know, cool, like, great with what's going on. With Sanji's one-liners, they're very comical. I mean, you can say that was a pretty cool attack and the way it was presented, but it's just, at the same time, it's still so funny because he's still like, he's still talking about love while he's talking about love and cooking, seeming to be his two favorite things, while he's beating the guy to a pulp. I mean, you have to be good at multiple things to be able to do that. But I like how they were able to team up. We see this time and time again from everyone. Really, they're able to team up together and, you know, take their time and figure out a way to defeat their opponent. And this is just a good example of it. All three of them were kind of spread out. They were knocked out. But if one was fighting or whatever, we saw Sanji and all of them kind of just taking their time, figuring out what the weakness was. And on top of it, Usopp trying to find the exit while Luffy was doing that. So they're doing everything at once. It's really good to see how teamwork can actually work out when you do it right. But on the other side there, and I want to address kind of near the beginning of this episode. Now, when the Sky Knight and they, oh man, I've already forgotten what they called him, but because he's the former god, right? The Sky Knight, I'll just call him the Sky Knight. He actually was trying to talk to these people and trying to kind of be peaceful with them. And what it seems to me from the way they're talking is this Anel guy, he ends up talking to something happens with him. That's the only thing I can think of. Something happens that counters that. And he seems to have at least he has to be a lot different than the Sky Knight for these guys to still feel so angry. Because I was wondering, I'm like, where is this group of people they're talking about? Because I thought everybody was kind of the same group. And then, you know, this god, ruled upon them, right? But it's more so maybe these people, because they have the wings and everything, maybe these people used to be in the group and then they, over time ended up going on their own way. I think that's the most likely scenario, or they're just an opposite group that just doesn't agree. But I'm guessing they were part of the same group at one point. Had to be, usually. That's how these things normally work out, where it's, you know, a part of a group and then they leave and do their own thing because they don't agree with what a situation or somebody in power, that kind of thing. But it doesn't. The problem is, you know, fighting never stops, then there's this conflict, as we see there, and how negative they are when that kid comes back, how much they kind of scold them for going up there in the first place, being around. So the Sky Knight's just wholesome and like such a good guy in all senses of the word. Ever since he was introduced, he's a good guy. I don't know, like I said in the beginning, I really want to know, like, I feel we did get to learn a bit about him here, but I really want to know his full story, because he's just such a wholesome guy. We did see him get knocked and beat, but I don't think he's like dead or anything. He is old. We got to remember that. First of all, he's old. He might have gotten beaten there, but he was also kind of protecting Chopper at the same time. So it's, he was kind of being the protector there, so it puts him in a weird position. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like we definitely need more information about him. And then on top of this, I just want to comment about Chopper, because Chopper is we've seen him fight ever since he was introduced. We've seen him fight. We know he's a kid, right? We know he's a kid, and he, immature sometimes, kind of like takes, like a kid, absorbs things around him. But now that he's part of the crew, part of the area, I kind of felt good to see him care so much about more about the ship being attacked than himself. For me, it felt like, I don't know, I was just kind of proud of him when I saw that, because he actually, I don't know, you don't really see that when everyone's kind of together and they're joking around and stuff, but when the ship's actually getting attacked and he knew he's the one there, so it's his responsibility. And he, as we saw on display, he fully takes that responsibility to heart. And when his responsibility is getting destroyed on his watch, it was just kind of sweet to see him freak out like that and not, you know, not obviously not want that to happen, but just feel responsible for it. It just shows him maturing, for one, kind of growing with the crew, and now it kind of like, if he didn't already, it kind of solidifies him as part of the group, and just like I think it just cements it. I would say, and how much like he's really become like part of the group and a pirate, like wanting to make sure that ship is protected, because you know, what do they say? The ship, you know, thing that you care about is, you know, your crew, your ship, your the people around you, that type of thing. And I don't know, I liked that personally. I also like the little thing where they're like, it's Zoro's fault for doing the Tarzan and riding the bike. It's Zoro's fault he's getting attacked. That's the funniest thing, even though it sucks for Chopper, but just that little detail. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, hit that notification bell. You can also check out my Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to see early releases and uncut reactions. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.